Dang, 96%.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 12's breakdown, brought to you by Primetime and Ogcfm and everybody else that we know. With us today, we got the Colts and the Jets in the building.
Yo, gang.
What's up?
That was two different type of vibes right there.
Back.
What's up, player?
One was like super cool. The other one's like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
No, I just say what's up.
So, how was everybody's holiday?
Yeah, it was alright.
Pretty chill.
Everybody gained 10 pounds at least?
No, what?
No.
It's not Thanksgiving. What, you eat crazy on Christmas? I mean, holidays?
Hell yeah, dude.
Around this
Shit.
time?
For Christmas, fucking being Hispanic, god damn, bro.
Oh,
We do everything except turkey. So we got the ham,
Dang.
we got the fucking mashed potatoes, the gravy, apple pies, fucking pecan pies. Fucking it's all out events.
So y'all got Thanksgiving and do y'all go crazy on Thanksgiving or no?
Yeah.
Dang.
But give me 1 second. Chop it up between you guys real quick and I'll be right back.
I don't want to talk to this dude.
Dang.
I'm playing nah, but so far you're having a crazy good season, bro. I'm actually really proud of you, bro. No cap.
Yeah, I had to lock back in, man. I mean, last season was a down season. This year's a way better season than it was last
Way
year.
better season. Not even fighting for a playoff spot. I mean, obviously it's not guaranteed yet, but it's looking like you're locking up the division and that you might be a top seed. Especially looking at the rest of your schedule. No offense.
I feel you. None taken, of course, but I mean to those other teams.
No, I wasn't saying offense to you. I'm talking
yeah,
offense to your
other
opponents.
Teams, yeah.
Because you about to whoop them.
Especially there's a certain team that I'm not gonna name, but they kind of just beat my brother, so now we gotta take it a little bit personal.
Okay. Let's see. Who do you play next week?
Good old Bills versus Jets matchup.
Oh snap.
Then we got a bye week.
Let me look at your division. Yeah, that division is basically yours already. So, I mean, what's your focus now?
I mean, just keep rolling and keep the momentum going into the playoffs. If I'm being honest with you.
Or is there any pressure that you're a top seed? Is there any pressure about how you're going to perform in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, there's always pressure in the playoffs because it's like now it's like you're playing everyone that's really good in this league. Like, but as of
Right,
now, it looks like I'll be playing Denver, and I mean, I gotta get out of the first round
right.
at the least. Get out of the first round.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, looking at it right now, I'll be playing the Chiefs, and oh my goodness.
Yeah,
um, hopefully, I can get a little bit higher seed
you
or a
get
seven
that.
seed.
Yeah,
Imagine we
you
meet in the
don't.
playoffs again.
You just don't want to be the seventh. I just don't want to be seventh seed. That's all. I don't want to be seventh seed. That'd be the only spot. I don't want to. As long as they stay undefeated, really.
I wouldn't
Those
mind being a
Bengals.
seven seed. I mean, that'd be a heck of a run.
That'd be a heck of a matchup, though. Definitely.
All right, so what did I miss?
We just started talking, and certain someone has joined the party. A certain Cleveland.
Finally, The Rock has come back.
All right, so damn, I'm fucking winded. I had my doorbell that was fucking ringing and shit. Week 12. Chargers, Ravens. Let's go fully in depth in all these games. Give a prediction. The Lions talking about easy dub against the Bills. You'll be fine. Play your game.
All right, so I go first.
Whoever wants to go
Wait, hold up.
first.
Lions said easy dub against the Bills.
Yeah, the
I
Lion.
think he's talking trash on his own self.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Okay.
Mm.
I was okay.
No, but my prediction, Chargers versus Ravens. I'm not sure if the Chargers are playing the same way that like we saw against the Chiefs. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, I see them going on top of over this Ravens team who is struggling. I mean, he had Lamar Jackson going crazy last year. This year, it's not so much. So I expect this game to be a crazy good score for the Chargers. I think he'll get some points up. And for the Ravens, I think they'll probably turn the ball over a little bit too much. I see the Chargers winning this game 31-14.
Yeah, I can say I see the Chargers winning, but one thing I will say that they need to fix after watching them play the Patriots earlier today, they got to fix that the turnover problem. Justin Herbert looked completely lost out there today. He looked lost. I think he threw like 4 interceptions. I think he threw most of them towards Bolden, but he's got to figure it out back there and get back on track if they're gonna win this game. And I think they will win this game, but we'll see. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to roll with Isaiah on this one. 31-14. Chargers pull it out.
Mister, here we go.
Hold on, my car's too loud. But yeah, I definitely got the Chargers. Nothing against the Ravens. When they first came in as a new user last year, man, they were looking amazing. I think they beat me pretty heavily. They almost got a win against the Bengals. And I believe they almost beat the Steelers too. But I don't know. This year he's falling off. So yeah, I got Chargers.
Damn, everybody here is going for the Chargers except me.
Any score prediction, Browns?
I mean, due to the turnover rate, I'm gonna go ahead and say 14 14-17.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty low scoring.
All right, so I got Baltimore dominating this game. Lamar Jackson's about to end the season with the final game stretch that we have coming up, going back up on top. He is the highest paid quarterback right now in the league. So rumors have it that if he doesn't show up and show out, that contract's going to get renegotiated and potentially end up getting traded as well. So I got Baltimore coming out of this one 42-21.
Sheesh.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
After seeing what I saw today and after the performance that they've played after I played them, I don't know. You gotta make me a believer. Game following that one is the Minnesota Vikings 6-3, Washington Commanders 8-2. This should be a good one to talk about.
For me, I watched the Steelers game, Steelers versus Vikings last week. Obviously their offense is booming, and I can't discredit their defense because they did do a pretty good job against a great offense in the Steelers. I think they're improving on defense, but the calls that I was seeing on defense on fourth down, on third down, really didn't make sense to me. And for that reason, I think I'm going to go with the Commanders to win a close game, 28-24.
I'm gonna go here with Nature's and the Commanders. I mean, they've been rolling. You know, like you said, the Vikings defense is yes, the week against the Steelers they showed us something, but I don't believe it's enough to make me a believer in their defense yet. That's only one showing. I need to see it consistently. And I'm gonna roll and say Nature's and them get it done. I'm gonna go 31-21. Commanders win.
I gotta say, man, the Commanders solely depend on how good Sam Howell is gonna play. We can see he's very inconsistent, but he had a game plan. I believe it was against the Bears. Just to keep everything short, keep everything simple, and Sam Howard looked amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember if it was the Bears or not, but he came out with the win. I think solely depending on Sam Howell, and I think Sam Howell is going to show out today or next week. So I say 31-20. Nothing against the Vikings. I was high on the Vikings at the beginning. I think they're still going to be contending, but 31-20 Commanders.
As much as I want to pick against the Vikings so bad because they're in my division, I got to give this one to the Vikings. I mean, their offensive play calling, obviously their defense is not where it needs to be. So we know they're going to give up a lot of points. But they have all these reverses. They have all these running plays. They have all these short drag routes. They have all these corner routes. I don't think the Commanders are fully equipped just yet to face a offense like this, especially when we have Jefferson on the outside. Like that man alone can beat you. It's like having Chase with the Bengals. So for that note and having that 6'6" rookie receiver, that's taking the league by storm. Twin Towers out there. Plus you got a good tight end as well, a good running back. I just don't see. I don't see the Commanders squaring up well against the Vikings. So I'm gonna give the Vikings, as usual, 50 plus points in this one. So it'll probably be like 51 to 42. And this game will go down to the fourth quarter with 2 minutes or less. Talk about precise, huh? Damn. The next game, and now you see why Lion was talking in the chat. It's Buffalo Bills and the Lion versus the New York Jets and Jay the Kid.
This is a division game. Usually in division games, it's usually a split. I feel like both teams are good enough to have a 1-1 on the season. But for the Bills, I think that Josh Allen is turning the ball over way too much. We've seen some of his highlights where he throws the ball and somehow it got caught. But I think he does that a little bit too much, and that's the reason why he throws a little bit too many interceptions. And I think the offense of the Jets is just too good to turn the ball over on. I think they're one of the best teams offensively. I continue to say that because I continue to believe that. So, I mean, I feel like the Bills will turn the ball over a little bit too much this game, which will cause the Jets to take this game by storm. I see the Jets winning this 31-14. No, 31-13.
Obviously, I can't say much. All I can say is I can really just show it on the field. I mean, we've had a good week of practice. We're ready for this game. That's all I can really say. And hopefully, we can make Allen throw some picks and stuff. Shut down Diggs. Shut down Devo. Since now we had two. It's going to be a fun matchup on the outside with Devo going against Jalen Johnson or Sauce, and then the Diggs going against either one. So hopefully we just pull out the win and keep it moving going into that bye week.
Is McCall Hardman back or what's up?
Yes, sir. He's back. He texted me just a couple minutes ago, actually.
Yeah, give me the Jets. Give me the Jets.
Score?
Jets 40 to Bills 29.
Damn.
Damn, that's high scoring.
So I heard the Jets reference two receivers, but he's got a three-headed monster out there in Buffalo. So he's got Debo, he's got Diggs, and DJ Moore. So you got two good quarterbacks for two good receivers, but who's got that third awesome receiver? All
I
three
have a
receivers.
95. I have a 95 speed slot cornerback who can name Michael Carter who can shut that down.
He could be 95 speed, but if he's got under 80
He's got good
awareness,
zone. He's got good zone and he's got good man. I don't want to hear it.
okay. I'm just saying, there's three-headed monsters that in any roster in the NFL,
And I
can
got
all
a
be
two-headed
number ones.
I got a three-headed monster myself, and I got two-headed monster in the backfield.
Okay.
All right, so now he wants to talk.
Let's see. Okay, I like this.
It's a divisional matchup, man. That's all. This has been my division the last 2 seasons.
Okay.
So
Damn. He said
Okay.
hold my pocket if you're in the AFC East. All right, so with him being that cocky,
you're gonna say I'm gonna lose?
I got this game going to the final of 17-14 in the Jets' favor. The next game that we have is Texans and Jaguars. No Jaguars user, so we'll skip that one. We got Tennessee Titans and Jake from State Farm going up against Carolina Panthers. Rookie head coach, 4-6 versus 10-0. What's your guys' take on this one?
I'm going to go upset this game. I think the Panthers had a pretty good game against the 49ers. I DM'd him. He said he wasn't going to lose another game. He said he got his glasses. Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, regardless, I'm going Titans. I'm tripping. I'm going Titans 31-3.
I'm taking Jake from State Farm, man. I mean, he's been rolling.
Is that his brother or?
Yeah, that's his brother, Jake from State Farm.
Oh, then never mind. I mean, I'll go ahead. 28-17.
I mean, hey, Jake's been rolling. I don't see an upset, man. Also, I know OG said it a minute ago. Highest paid quarterback was Lamar Jackson. They have the future highest paid quarterback and Will Levis back there. So I gotta go with them. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna say 28-10 there. Titans get the W and keep their undefeated record.
I think it's an obvious choice here. I hope Panthers do prove us wrong. But yeah, I gotta go Titans 30. I gotta go Titans 35-7.
Okay, almost the same score I was about to give him. I got Tennessee in this one. There's not much to say. Keep it in the family. Tennessee wins 49 to 10. Following game is Mr. Drunk Guy, Outcast, and the Falcons. We'll see how many fucking beers he's in. Let me just play his motto that we play whenever he's playing.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
So with all those beers, he's gonna be going up against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mighty Max,
Lord
3-6
Jesus.
record versus 2-7. So who do you guys got in this one?
I'm going Falcons. I like what the Falcons are doing over there. I don't know what's going on throughout the season. I thought he was gonna have a way better season. I thought the NFC was wide open enough for him to sneak in. Especially that division with the old head coach leaving. I mean, the Bucks can score some points. I think the Falcons can score some points too. I think this will be a high scoring game. I got the Falcons winning 38-35.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Falcons on this one. I mean, like we said, they had the hype at the beginning of the season. I thought for sure, just like Isaiah, I thought for sure they would, you know, get a playoff spot this year. But with the way that NFC South was looking at the start of the year, I penciled them in as one of my teams to watch. But Tampa Bay, they're okay, but I don't see them beating Atlanta this week. Last time they played, the game was 23-31 in week 10. And I mean, I think if Trey Lance can, lock in and, play a great game and play good ball, they can win this game. And I'm gonna go 28-25 with the Falcons.
I think Tampa is sneaky good. Um I think they're pretty good offensively. Just need a little bit of key pieces to really get over that hump. And I think Falcons, Falcons coach, he was on a little bit of a leave. I think he has to get mentally prepared for this game. So I mean I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks 21-30.
Man, oh man, it all depends on how many beers this guy has in the system, to be honest. If he gets a late night start and it's after 10 p.m. Eastern, he should be well over 9 beers in. At that point, he should be good to play, possibly get the W. Anytime before 10 p.m. Eastern, he's probably just starting off the night, drinking his beers. And his record is 0 and whatever. So I hope they schedule this game at 11 p.m. Eastern, so in that way the Falcons can win. And if that time does start, I give the Falcons the W, 24-10. Let's see, Kansas City 9-1, Cincinnati Bengals 10-0. Marquee matchup of the night.
The Chiefs really haven't been playing I mean, I know they said they're 9-1, but I've been watching their games, and they don't seem like the same team as last year. They almost lost to the Giants. The Giants is a good user, but watching that game, this Chiefs team doesn't look the same. Going against an undefeated Bengals team, I mean, I see they're undefeated, but I don't really think that they're the best team in the AFC. But I still think that they're good enough to beat the Chiefs, at least this week. I feel like they would want this game more to keep their undefeated streak alive. So I'm gonna go Bengals. Bengals 27-21.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Chiefs on this one. I mean, I know they haven't been playing well in recent weeks, but if there's ever a time to, start playing good football again and get back into gear, especially with playoffs coming up, it's the time is now. A game like this is where you gotta get it back into gear and start playing, good football again. And I would think a 9-1 Chiefs team, they gotta get this win here. They need it. It's a momentum booster because then you can go into the playoffs and saying, if they get out of the first round, barring anything, you can say, I beat this team, and if we see them again, we'll be ready. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs to get an upset and give the Bengals the first loss of the season. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go 31-24.
Yeah, I got to say Chiefs. Nothing against the Bengals because I really thought I would be able to, but I was extremely incorrect to beat this team. Um, but I think if you get outside of the division, especially in the AFC, you got extremely tough teams. You got Titans, you got Colts, and Chiefs is right up there. And if anybody's going to beat the Bengals in this schedule, I think it'll be the Chiefs. I still think it's going to be a close game. Um, I say 31, 30, 33, 35.
Bro, what the fuck? Did you read my notes?
I don't know.
Did you sneak into my desk on the production meeting time and look at my notes? 'Cause
No,
this
I
game, I got the Bengals getting their first L this game. Now we did see Kansas City Chiefs get almost upset before the Giants game. I forgot what team they played, but they barely won.
Chargers game.
Yeah, the Chargers game. And the same thing happened again, deja vu style. So I'm giving Kansas City the step up this game. They're gonna win 31-30. And it's gonna be by a way of last minute field goal kick. It'll
I'm gonna
be
kill him.
10 seconds left when they get into the red zone. Or hold on, let me see. No, not red zone. They'll probably get the ball down to the 35-yard line and make their game-winning field goal kick from there.
my prediction on my score 33-35. I say Kansas City drives down and does get the kick, but Bengals get stopped on defense before they can score their own.
Okay. The next game we have is what we call them now pretenders, the Saints at 6-3 versus the Patriots 2-7.
I wouldn't call them pretenders just yet. I mean, I think did go up against two great teams, 49ers. They had great defense. It's hard to score on them, and they went against the Jets. I mean, the Jets are killing it this year. Only two losses. I mean, so I wouldn't consider them pretenders yet. They did beat the Commanders, who's 8-2 themselves. So I mean, I'd say that they beat the Panthers. Well, the Panthers aren't having a great season so far, but so I wouldn't say they're pretenders. Going against a team that wait a second. Going against a team that's struggling themselves in the Patriots. Patriots, I mean, their roster isn't that great. The Saints roster isn't that great either, but I see this game being high scoring for the Saints. I mean, the Patriots, they come out a lot in single back formations. If you saw the Jets game, their defensive line was pretty impressive. So I think they're stopping their run and forcing the Patriots to pass. I did see the Saints make some questionable defensive calls on third down. But that was against the Jets team that always takes what is given to them. I don't see the Patriots being that disciplined to take what's there, take the underneath routes. So I think this game will be great defensively and offensively for the Saints. I see them winning in a blowout, 28-6.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints here. I mean, also got to add the fact that I think Quentin Johnston went down with injury in that game today versus the Chargers, so that's gonna be a big loss for them for the Patriots. I don't see the Patriots, being able to, stop the Saints. I know the Saints have had a rough schedule of late. I feel like this is going to be a game where the, Saints say we're coming back, and we're still gonna be a force to be reckoned with. We just got to figure some things out because they can't lose. They can't keep losing games, especially this late in the season. So I'm gonna take the Saints. I'm gonna say 28-10 Saints victory.
Yeah, I got the Saints too. The NFC, I feel like, is getting pretty even now. Sorry for the noise in the back. NFC, I think, is getting pretty even now, especially with what the 49ers are starting to do. But I think Saints are still going to be contending team. Although I can see why they call them pretenders, but I think they're still going to be contenders. Still, I say 21-3. Actually, I say 21-10 Saints.
All right. And I'm going to finalize that with the Saints getting the dub on this one. Patriots have a young team. Watson's not the answer at quarterback. And so with that injury that was mentioned earlier that happened today, I got the Saints rolling through 35-7. Next game we got on tap, Miami Dolphins 3-7 versus the Denver Broncos 7-2.
I would have said an upset if I didn't see the game that the Dolphins played earlier. They throw too many bad balls. Like honestly, some of those reads were terrible. And against a Broncos team that's competing this year, I feel like this is a guaranteed win. One of those games on the schedule where you circle and you know that you're going to get a dub for the Broncos. I see this being a blowout, and hopefully that the Broncos don't try to run up the score because this is a game where he might be tempted to. I think this is going to be a blowout. I'm gonna go 42 to 14.
Yeah, I see the Broncos winning, easily in this one. No disrespect, but the Broncos, they're just a more complete team this year. They've been winning a lot, and Justin Fields has been performing. I just don't see, as Isaiah just touched on with the Dolphins offense, I don't see any, consistency and a lot of bad reads from JJ McCarthy, and it's his second season, so it's like what are you doing? And you gotta get better and start making better reads because we're in that time in his career where team is gonna figure out, do we keep you around, or do we get somebody else in the building? So I'm gonna take the Broncos. I'm gonna go 35-10 in this one.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Nothing against the Dolphins, Broncos. Um, just like Isaiah said, I think this is definitely going to be one of those where he is tempted to run the score up. Uh, JJ McCarty is young, man. Can't say much about that. I got I got the Broncos. I'm gonna say he's gonna run up the score. I got the Broncos 55-7.
All right, so I'm going to pull an upset alert here. Got Miami coming in, doing some type of defense that the Broncos have not yet seen yet. Miami does have that good defense. So I got the Dolphins coming out with a 17-16 victory here. Upset
snap.
alert. Upset alert.
Oh, eesh.
There might be something brewing in the back end with the suspensions that we announced, which has me
Yeah,
favoring that
that's what I
decision.
was thinking. That's what I was thinking before I was making my decision, but I was like, nothing was announced, so I'm going Broncos.
All right, the next game after that is the Chicago Bears at 4-6 versus the Detroit Lions 4-6.
Let me see something real quick. I feel like this game is just going to depend on the offense. Both offenses sometimes can make some pretty poor reads. I think defensively, I'm siding with the Bears. I think they have the better defense. But I think every single time I watch a Bears game, it's usually the offense does not come through. So I think this game is going to depend on their offense. I see them, with progress throughout the season. I see their offense clicking this game, especially. I mean, last time I saw them play was against the Browns. I mean, the Browns did improve a little bit defensively, but I was more impressed with the offense and defense of the Bears. Um, I see the Bears winning this game, honestly, in a blowout. I see them winning 30-10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't agree with that the Lions did this year, especially with I think they went away from a former MVP in Hendon Hooker, and they started some rookie. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but I think that's one of the reasons that's just making me go straight to saying the Bears. I mean, Hendon Hooker, great quarterback, and sitting him doesn't help. Sitting him does not help you, win ball games. And then Shador Sanders, he's been starting to heat up as of late, and I think if this Bears offense can, show some flashes and show us why, they picked Shador and the Sanders family project essentially, uh, they'll win this ball game, and I'm gonna say 28-7. Bears win.
Yeah, I think honestly, Bears is up there with the top defenses in the league. That's very controversial to say because I know they played a team who was top and they lost pretty bad, but then again, I still think Bears are definitely up there with the top defenses. I got the Chicago Sanders winning 21 to I got 21-10.
You see what he did there, right? He gave it 21 for Sanders.
I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose.
This game, I think we're gonna come out extremely focused. Taking that big L on Snipes TV, that was kind of hard, and then being stuck in that L for the past freaking what feels like months. It's got the Bears pretty upset. So this game, expect the Bears to show up, show out. Last game against the Lions, we won by, I want to say 3 points, 3 or 2 points, one of the two. We were trying to get the feel for that team and our team, but with the trades that we made this time around, I feel like the Bears are gonna be more aggressive on defense, and I feel the score being 35-10 tops. Next
It
game,
was 16-13 last time I played.
okay, 3-point game. The next game on tap that we have is the Eagles. Surprising Eagles at 5-4 now against the Dallas Cowboys 4-5. Dallas Cowboys picking their season up. What's your guys' thoughts on this one?
I mean, I talked to the Eagles. Rumors have it I was trying to get somebody or a pick maybe. And he told me that his focus is on winning this year. Against a Cowboys team that honestly I think the Cowboys has a crazy good offense and underrated offense. It's just defensively. So I expect this game to be high scoring, but ultimately, I think it's pretty clear that the Eagles are contenders in the NFC, and the Cowboys are still rebuilding. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still into an upset. Um, I'm going to upset. I'm going to go Cowboys 42-28.
I'm gonna take the Eagles here. Eagles need wins. You got to build that momentum, as I've been saying, going into the playoffs. And I mean, Hurts, he's had a decent season, and I'm looking to see what they have that's going to make them stand out from the other teams in the NFC field. And I think this is going to be a game where they have to show that it's a division rival. So you always got to show something against your division rival. And I feel like the Eagles are going to win this one, by a field goal. I'm going to go 28-25.
This is gonna hurt for me to say, but I also got the upset. I seen them Cowboys play at their full potential, and that team is insane at their full potential. I think Isaiah saw what I was seeing too. So Eagles, I'm sorry, but yeah, I got Cowboys. I got Cowboys 33. Let me get Cowboys 33 to 40 to 40.
Hold on. So the Cowboys got 33, or do they have 40?
They got 40 to 33.
Okay. Well, we were all in that one game chat playing some wonderful game when we were
Oh, here we go.
when we were hit with the greatest game on OGCFM history, not this season, last season history.
History.
And with that being said, the Cowboys have earned my vote ever since then. So, with that being said, I got the Cowboys winning 35-25. Next game on tap, the Colts sitting at 7-3, the Rams 5-5.
The Rams have had not a pretty good, a really good season for a team that was pretty trash last year with an old coach. Um, I like what he does offensively in that split close. But he likes to run the ball a lot too. But obviously, I think I have one of the best defenses in the league. I think we can stop the run. And I think that I'm still gonna have to watch film, and I'm still gonna have to see what he likes to go to. But I think once I watch film, once I lab it up, I think I have a pretty good defense for him. So I see this game. I mean, defensively, I think he gambles a lot with that blitz. I think I have a running back who can make one move and it's off to the races, and I have a quarterback who can get the ball off pretty quickly. I think I'll probably do pretty good job at reading when the blitz is coming. So I see myself uh, really taking advantage of those blitzes. So I see this game being I still see it being a close game just because my offense is not that good. I see me winning this game 17-10.
Hold on a second, my bad. I mean, I gotta agree with Isaiah on that one, and I'm gonna say 28-25 again. I ain't got much to say about that game. I just feel like it's gonna be a close one.
Yeah, I think the Rams are probably the most surprising team in the NFC, if not the whole OGCFM. Rams are definitely showing out, but I still got Colts. That defense is intense. I got Colts winning 28 to 10.
Yeah, especially because they got the second coming of Dwight Freeney on that D line too. Almost forgot about that. They got Mr. Micah Parsons on that D line.
So the Rams
So,
started off this season with only 2 wins under their belt in 2 years. New head coach comes in, wipes that slate clean. 5 wins, 5 losses. He does like to gamble a lot with the blitzes, a lot of cover zeros. And this may be a trap game here for the Colts. I don't think they can stop Sanders, to be honest. Sanders is just a freak of nature. It's like looking at the running back that they have for the Colts. It's a mirror image. So I expect this to be a super close game, possibly going down like a Tennessee Titans, Indianapolis Colts type of game, where it's low scoring all the way to the fourth quarter and someone just pulls away, being a turnover. So I give this score a 6-9 finish. Colts win. Next game we got is the Giants and the Packers. 2-8 versus 3-7.
Originally I'll probably go to Giants. Giants. But with a 2-8 record, I don't know if you really want to play serious and not play serious, but I don't think you want to play 100%. I think you got that draft pick in mind, and for that reason, I'm going to go Packers here. As we've seen, they can make some pretty bad mistakes down in the fourth quarter. But this game, I think that the Giants won't play to their full potential, and the Packers will sneak out a win, 20-14.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers here. I just don't see the Giants, showing up and feeling like, there's anything to play for. They're not gonna play. They're not gonna play their hardest. There's nothing really to play for, and I feel like the Packers, they have a little bit of something to play for, a little bit more than the Giants, and for that reason, I'm gonna take the Packers and win this 21-17.
I got Giants, man. I think Packers is really good offense. I don't think they're a contending team this year, although his record shows otherwise. He will make the playoffs. I don't think he'll make it far in the playoffs. That's just my opinion. I think the Giants are a playoff team. They're just not showing it this year. I got the Giants, 35-28.
I got the Giants in this one too. Giants are going to come out. They want to end strong, so then that way their momentum and stuff don't start off really low come next season. Obviously, a lot of people say draft picks and records really don't matter now, but at the end of the day, the way you end the season that affects your what's it called, your morale for next year. So I think the Giants are going to work on that, close out the season strong, and they're going to start with the Packers winning 35-21. Next game, we got the Seahawks sitting at 2-7 versus the Niners 10-1. I think this one could just be I think this one could just be a universal Niners.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah, Seahawks.
Yeah.
what's the score? Let's just get to the score.
43-12.
I'm gonna go 42-0.
Let me get the Seahawks. No, I'm playing. I got 49ers. I got 49ers 35-3.
I got the 49ers putting 49ers on him with 0. And majority of those 49ers are going to be interception for touchdowns. Last game of the slate, we got the Cleveland Browns 5-6, Pittsburgh Steelers 5-4. Another marquee matchup. We hear all these stories about Steelers over here saying I wasn't ready to play. This game didn't matter. But he's sitting at 5-4 now, on the brisk of missing the playoffs. What are your guys' thoughts?
I think offensively, the Browns have it. I mean, the Steelers had the best offense last year, but this year it's like I don't know what's going on with their offense. It's like they're one quarterback makes a mistake and then it's their fault. So he subs in another quarterback and then he makes mistakes. Then he just subs him out. So I think the quarterback play is just wishy washy and it's messing up the confidence of the Steelers offense. But then at the same time, I mean, Artie, the backup quarterback who turned to a starter, did have a really clutch game-winning drive against the Vikings. He's just making great reads. So it really comes down to which defense can clutch up. I mean, last week the Steelers were not pretty good. I mean, did not play good defensively against the Vikings. I think the Browns have a similar type, not a similar offense, but both offenses are explosive, as the Browns have the number one ranked offense right now. So I feel like this is going to be come down to which team can get us out. And I mean, looking at the Pittsburgh defense, I think they have the better defense. They like to do a lot of blitzes. I'm not sure if Dak Prescott can handle that pressure. So I'm gonna have to go Steelers 23-20.
I think I'm gonna go with the Browns in this one. I mean, Dak Prescott's been playing pretty good since he's gotten to Cleveland, and I think he's gonna try and keep it up. It's just the quarterback play, like Isaiah said, is just too inconsistent for me in Pittsburgh to fully trust in their. I mean, Tyson, don't get me wrong, he had a great game, but it's just too inconsistent for me to like safely put my pick in their hands as of right now. And I'm gonna say the Steelers get out here, especially with that. I think that wide receiver's name's Marshall. He's going off, and I think he's gonna have to show, going against George Pickens on the other offense. He's got to show up. I think this is a game where he shows up and shows why he's one of the Browns' top players in this league. So I'm gonna go with the Browns. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 35-31 game.
Well, as the Browns, I can't be too. I got to be a little bit more humble, um, and look at realistic stats here. Uh, I think, man, I think this is the game for us. Um, we've had Steelers numbers. I think we got more wins against them than they do against us. In the last 3 seasons. But we gotta look at. I think you don't win this game, you can just X us out of the playoffs now. I mean, we're pretty much almost X'd out as it is. So this is definitely for the Browns. So with that being said, I think we're gonna go into the game with that mentality, and we're gonna take the W. We're gonna take the W 21-35.
If Pickett was a starter at quarterback, I would pick the Steelers hands down. But going to a rookie and doing all the stuff that he's doing out there in Pittsburgh, like the Jets said, I can't roll with that. So facing the Browns last week and seeing that fucking offense that they got, which is freaking scary good. We weren't ready for that, for those reverses and screens and all that crap. And to see Dak Prescott, the slowest rushing quarterback, take off on us too. Those are all things that Steelers have to they're gonna have to watch out for. So I got the Browns winning this one 35-20 final. But of all these games, who do you guys think is gonna be the offensive player of the week for the NFC side?
I think because Broncos are gonna um put up a lot of points. I got their rookie wide receiver Davian Brown. He's been trying to show out with them. I say Davian Brown.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the conference. I'm gonna go to the NFC. I'm gonna say Tia McMillan, Tia Tetro Roa McMillan,
For the
the 6'6"
Vikings?
wide receiver. Yeah, the Vikings guy. I mean, he's gonna show out again and have another big game, and that's what I think that the Vikings are gonna need that to win, especially because he's having an amazing rookie season, and he's on pace. I think he already has the rookie record, if not already. But if not, he'll probably get it soon. So if they want to get him that rookie record, I think they're gonna let him get the ball, and he's gonna have a big day.
I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go Malik Willis. I think the 49ers picking up Malik Willis was the best move in their franchise history. I think that really just made them a championship contender because their offense just took another step when you have a quarterback who can scramble and throw dots. Um, Against a team like like the Seahawks with Caleb Williams, who throws a lot of picks. I think that's going to put the 49ers in great field goal position for Malik Willis to show off. I got him as the offensive player of the week.
I'm going offense, and I'm going for tight end. And I'm going for Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to get targeted way so much. He's the leading receiver for the Falcons right now. 22 receptions, 516, 4 touchdowns. I see him getting about 150 to 200 yards on this game alone, with probably 3 touchdowns. Right? Anything else you guys want to add to this?
I got a question. You said tight end Cal Pitts. Um, since we never talk about it, who do you think is the best tight end in the league right now? Because my choice, I got to go with Jet Loveland. That dude is a beast, man. I mean, he had a highlight. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's insane.
I think the best tight end right now in the league, bar none, is there's 2 of them actually. I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce.
He's retired.
Yeah, I know that's why he's the best tight end.
Just give us your top three then. Give us your top three. That's something better.
No, I gotta love the tight end for the Jets. What's his name? Loveland.
Colston Loveland.
Yeah, him. He's doing that replay or that top plays and seeing what he did to that cornerback. I was just like, whoa. He basically Marshawn Lynched his ass.
Bro, it looked like he was just playing with Pee Wee kids out there.
Yeah. Pop Warner football, like, hey, get out, get away from me.
And he's got years ahead of him. That's the really cool part. He's only 20, so he's got time.
Jesus Christ, 20?
Yep.
He
You
can't
ever,
even own a damn gun yet.
you can't even buy liquor. Any other questions?
Let's do some uh award winners predictions.
Award winners predictions. Let's see, where do we go for that here? Players, nope. Okay. Passing. All right, so right now your top passing quarterbacks: Bryce Young, 3152; Josh Allen, 3090; Cam Ward, 2840; Joe Burrow, 2778; and MPJ, 2762. Out of those five, who do you think is gonna win it?
Actually, I don't think any of them are going to win it. I think Madden likes to give it to the top team with the top quarterback. So in my opinion, it will either be Malik Willis, Will Levis, or Joe Burrow. And I'm gonna go Joe Burrow. Joe Shiesty,
Burrow.
my bad.
I'm taking Burrow.
Yeah, I got Joe Burrow too for MVP.
Let me go to rushing now. Hold on.
I will say though, I mean, you can't give it to Jamar Chase without giving it to Joe Burrows, because he's just doing that damn good. But I think a really close second is Jamar Chase. If you look at his stats, I mean they're amazing. But again, you can't give it to Jamar Chase without giving it to Joe Burrows. I think Joe Burrow's got it.
Bro, Isaiah Pacheco, 1031 in rushing yards. Joe Mixon, 1012. Whatever his name is, Henderson, 905. Jahmyr Gibbs, 894. Jonathan Taylor, 889. Who's the best running back at the end of the year?
I mean, stats wise, I mean, if you go to either Pacheco or Mixon, I'll go Pacheco on that. I like what the Chiefs are doing with him. I mean, but the best running back overall is Jonathan Taylor.
All right,
I don't care what the stat
we
says.
gotta mute this
Jonathan
guy.
Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in the league, and he has been the best running back in the league for the past 3 seasons.
I'm gonna go. I mean, that's a tough choice. You're giving me two. Right now, it's Pacheco. I mean, I know, Colts isn't gonna like that answer, but like right now, as of now, I'm gonna say it's Pacheco. But I'm gonna give Jonathan Taylor. I'm gonna call him 1A and 1B. That's how I'm gonna do it. 1A and 1B.
I mean, 21 broken tackles for Joe Mixon, 14 broken tackles for Pacheco, only 6 for Taylor.
We don't need broken tackles. We do one move and we off to the races. What are you talking about? We don't give them
But
time to touch us.
OG, I also think this is also a showing of how when the Colts went away from the run game a little bit,
A little bit.
a lot of bit. You get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm.
This man's trying to
You get
trade
what
away his best running back. What?
Yeah, best running back in the league, and he trying to trade him away. That's crazy. Mm. How you gonna say
Receivers.
that to your best running back?
Receivers. You got Jamar Chase, 1221.
You didn't let Browns go.
Oh shit.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, like, it just depends on what player has more impact on what team and how good the team is doing. Because if you look at Joe Mixon, he's 10-0. You look at Pacheco, he's 9-1,
Yo,
and then you
forget
look
you,
at
bro.
Cole,
Forget you.
7-3. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger now. Don't shoot the
Nah,
messenger.
nah.
All right, so receiving Jamar Chase, 1221. Chris Marshall, 1073. Christian Watson, 1047. Stephon Diggs, 1000. And McMillan, 982. Who do you think is going to finish strong?
I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to be Jamar Chase. I mean, looking at the Bengals offense, when he's in trouble, he likes to throw to Jamar Chase. And as he said himself, he's always open. So I'm going to give it to Jamar Chase.
Chase is always on the case. That's what I'm gonna say. But I mean, watch out for that race in second place because I mean, Hector McMillan. I'm just calling McMillan. big dude. I say he's gonna be someone to watch out for in the next couple years. Maybe not this year, but he's definitely maybe not this year when it comes to this receiving race, but next year, another year under his belt, he's definitely gonna be somebody to watch.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the rookie stats, and McMillan does a lot of rushing as well. He has good stats receiving, and he has good stats rushing. I got Jamar almost up there at the MVP race, so I got Jamar definitely best wide receiver in the league. As you know, this season. And if you ask me who's the Madden cover, I'm picking Jamar over Joe Burrows for that same reason. Um, Jamar is just the guy that he goes to every time he's in trouble. Jamar got the Madden cover for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Chase as well. I think there's no slowing down in production unless he gets injured. So I expect him to be close to 2,000 yards by the end of the season, 2,200.
EA Sports, you heard who should be on the cover. EA.
Geez, that'll be 3 receivers in a row. Like 3 receivers on the Madden cover.
Yeah,
I
we
had
might have,
Stephon
might have
Diggs,
to might have to
Pickens,
talk to
and
EA about that. Uh,
yeah, facts.
get us another edition. We don't just want whoever's the MVP. Give us another edition.
So sack wise, you got Aaron Donald with 10.5, Mikael Williams 7, Nick Bosa 7, Chase Young 7, Max Crosby 7, and Josh Allen 7. Who do you think is gonna be the sack king?
I mean, the best defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald. I mean, you put him on the best defensive team in the league with one of the craziest defensive lines, one of the best secondaries to make the quarterback stand a little bit longer in that pocket to try to find somebody open, and you still have Aaron Donald screaming at you. I mean, that's crazy. I got Aaron Donald all the way.
I mean, yeah, year after year, Aaron Donald shows us why he is what he is, and like you just said, he's always going to dominate, especially with a good defense around him. So I'm gonna say Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's just a beast. And I mean, the fact that he's still doing it, impressive.
Yeah, that Aaron Donald guy. He's that guy. Yeah, man, that guy's pretty damn good. If he's got that many sacks coming from the interior line, that's a scary thing to do, man. That is a scary thing to do. Um, I can see, you put the right pieces around him, and still at this age, he's dominant. Is he gonna fall off next year? I don't know. Only time will tell. And if anybody's gonna be this dominant at this age, I think AD's that guy. So yeah, give me AD.
Something very impressive. Mikael Williams, rookie, only 5 games played this season, 7 sacks.
What the world?
Oh my
So
God.
my vote is gonna be on Mikael Williams. Obviously he's got
Bro,
way more
what?
sack ratio, the gameplay ratio, and so I'm gonna give it to Mikael Williams. The changing of the guard starts now, and I feel like that rookie draft pick in the top 5 first round was a gold mine for Dallas. So Mikael Williams, that's where they're not missing Parsons at all. Interceptions, Amani Hooker yet again. Amani Hooker has 10 interceptions. Jay Ward has 8 with Minnesota. Rodney Thomas and Alontae Taylor, Colts and Saints with 7. And then you got a whole shitload with 6.
I think it's pretty clear that Monty Hooker might be the best safety in the league. I mean, He if you look at his games, his awareness is crazy. Um, he'll find a ways to get to the ball. I mean, but I gotta go with Rodney Thomas, the best player in the league. Um, Won Defensive Player of the Year 2 years ago. Had a little slack off last year, but this year he's doing great things for us. I'm not biased, but he's the best in the league.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Amani Hooker this year. I mean, Hooker's just
I get
been
you.
playing. Hey, I'm an analyst, man. I'm analyzing. But no, look, I like Rodney Thomas. I'm just being an analyst here, but that defense, they're just crazy. I mean, you see, you got two players, number one in both category in two different categories. That is a recipe for success. And Hooker, he may not be as good as Rodney Thomas, but this year he's looking like it.
I think consistently, man, Rodney Thomas and Amani Hooker are in the top, and Rodney Thomas is just two interceptions away from being right up there. So when it comes to the best defenses, I think the strategy's pretty solid. You get a damn good safety, you get a damn good line, and you just go out there and play. Damn it, but give me Rodney Thomas, man. I think he's gonna catch up.
I hope he does, though. I actually hope he does. What about you, Bears?
I got let me see. I got Jay Ward from Minnesota.
Bruh.
Reason being, he's only got 8 games played, 8 interceptions, 2.5 sacks. Where the other 4 that we named, 0 sacks, and he's got 15 tackles. So Minnesota's utilizing him a lot better than the other teams mentioned. Obviously, 10 interceptions is nice, but 8 sacks or 8 interceptions or 2.5 sacks is better because he can create pressure and pick the ball off. So my nod goes to Minnesota on that one for Jay Ward. I think he'll end up winning it at the end.
I can agree with that. Statistic wise, got sacked, so the tackles as well. So, but I think the eye test is really what comes in handy here. With with the A with the A being so stacked, I gotta go. But I see statistic wise, definitely him.
I think also you have to pay attention to the rest of the team's schedule. The rest of the schedule could play a big part in that. Don't call me while I'm doing this, but I think it would have to go to Amani Hooker or Jay Ward just because of the rest of the schedule. But that being said, I think the Titans have the best defense in the league, and that might space out the interceptions. So honestly, I might change my pick to Jay Ward like the Bears.
A minute ago, he's like, bruh. He's like, shit, I didn't see the sack part. But yeah, that does it for the stats. Kicking wise, oh god, let's got the longest kick.
No way we actually looking on kickers.
Oh my god, we got 3 kickers with 62-yard field goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kickers with 60 yards plus. What?
Jesus.
We gotta get the
We have to.
steroids. We gotta check for steroids here. Oh shit, they got a kicker named Sanders. He's coming to my team.
Oh my god.
61-yard long. Miami hit up my line. We won them. All right, so what are you guys looking forward to in this draft?
What draft we talking about here?
I'm looking forward absolutely nothing because I only have a second round pick and like fourth and like 3/4.
I mean,
I
rumors are
literally,
spread. Oh,
I
go ahead.
literally don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, you know what the Bears are looking
Rumors are
for?
spreading that. Go ahead.
They got the world in the first round, so we'll see. We'll try to leave you guys some crumbs out there.
Rumors are spreading that the Colts might be trying to trade up into the draft. So, I mean, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. I mean, the GM just called me, said we're trying to make some more moves for draft picks. I don't know what that means, but I guess they're trying to move up in the draft. We'll see.
Yeah, the Bears are doing the same thing right now too. They're on the phones with the top 3 teams in the draft, as they're looking to draft another quarterback to run a dual threat combo.
What the heck?
Yep.
What in the...
We're about to do something that's never been done before. And we might have a changing of the guard, as Deion Sanders might go somewhere else. And
You're sick,
and the Manning family might come over.
bruh. You better not.
Not played.
Wow.
Yo, did you hear his voice fucking what?
What?
No.
Like, there's no way they're doing something like this. This is so...
I mean, but we're gonna get a lot of trade value for Mr. Sanders. So if the price is right,
I love that show.
let me know. But yeah, that does it for the podcast. We have 2 games left. One of them is gonna get played today, the other one tomorrow. So hopefully by 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we advance tomorrow. And technically, we're not still done with vacation time. But if you guys want to get your games in, they won't be featured on Game of the Week, obviously, until we return back from vacation. But you guys can kick them off and start whenever you guys want. We also have another league that we just started, simulation style league. The rules are more intense. The rules are going to get re-uploaded. The rules that we had right now, they were not the ones that I originally had for mine. There were some that I was carrying over from NLG, but I was able to find mine after researching my emails and figuring out which Google Sheets I had my or Google Forms I had my not Google Forms, Google Documents I had my rules at. But they were found, so they're gonna get remade. And yeah, $20 a season, 600 in payouts, $40 goes towards the comp league. So that way we could have $90 of payout dollars going out. So we're gonna change our payout system as well. But all the money that comes in for the money leagues, it goes back out to the league. So except for 40 gets transferred over to the free league, not the free league, but the comp league. But yeah, rebuy season is about to kick off pretty soon too. I believe on the, let me see, check my calendar real quick. We're gonna have a bonus special for people that buy in early. Hold on, let me see, New Year. So we are gonna start that on the 6th of January. We're gonna run that promotion for 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 days. And then we're going to run another promotion that's not going to be as great as the first one on the 20th. It's all going to be under the events section in our Discord. And it's going to show you exactly what it is that you guys get. So the first time around, I know you guys remember, we got 4 X Factors in the team. Obviously, we're not going to do 4, but we are going to do 2 X Factors if you pay within those 4 days to re-up. And then we're going to do 1 superstar rookie that you draft. Second time around, it's going to be 1 X Factor and 1 rookie. So look out for that stuff. It's going to be all set up in poster format. So you guys have it in writing. And we are also changing our league incentives after this year. You guys might be asking yourselves, okay, we got all these points in league incentives. When do we cash them in? The good thing about that incentive program is that I got it all almost created fully. And all those points go towards any player that you want. If you want a rookie that you guys draft this year, go towards them. If you want somebody that you're currently having your team now, you can go straight to them. And then that'll be implemented in week lucky 13. So get ready for that stuff. Obviously, the people that have been doing the commentating and the podcast and stuff, they're gonna have a lot more points. Those points are not gonna be valid for that offer. They're gonna get a different offer. So just a heads up for that. Any questions regarding what
I
I
got a
just said?
question. I got a question for Isaiah. What team are you picking, bro? I mean, you leaving this out in the limbo, bro.
Yeah, you just sitting there.
I mean, I'm looking for the. Right now, it's looking like I'm going to choose the Cardinals. But I'm not sure yet.
Okay. I thought you were gonna stay with the Colts. You know, I'm okay with that since I joined your division.
I mean, I was thinking about it because I think I kind of did do a pretty bad job with rebuilding the Colts. I mean, I just threw all my draft picks away. But I don't really think I want to be in the same division as you, honestly. I don't want to be in the same division as the Jets. I don't want to be in the same division as Banky. So I don't know.
All right, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
All right, cool. So that's gonna end the stream. Expect us to be back in the mornings. Moving forward after the vacation time. This week we might do it every single day, pending people's schedules. But we're also gonna give you guys nighttime podcasts too. So a little bit of everything. So we're gonna do a week, whatever in review. We're gonna do a first take. We're gonna do fantasy lines. We're gonna do a whole bunch of other stuff. So about to get popping. You guys got me full time, so about to be fun. Fun as fuck, boys, girls.
No girls.
No, we got
All
about
dudes.
our viewership. We have about 28% women that watch us. So,
Okay.
but yeah, thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Make sure you hit that like on this video so that way we can get it popped up. And we'll see you possibly tonight again for a different type of show. Guys, thanks for tuning in, being here.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Of course.
And here we go.
Here we go.
Bro, those fucking Cowboys are